Hi guys, right, I'm going to do my washing up and I've got my new marigolds. See how long these last. My nails are getting longer and longer. I worked out today, my next nail cut is my next nail appointment is 2 weeks from now. And can you see how much they've grown? Another 2 weeks on top of that. Oh my life, they're going to be so long. I'm going to go through some more gloves, I think. I did buy 2 pairs just in case. Right, it's going to be wash up time. I've just boiled the kettle because I need a bit more hot water here. That should do. Right, I'll get the washing done and then I'm going to reboil this and go and have a shave. And then do my makeup. Time wise now, it's about 8 o'clock. Yes, just gone 8, about 10 past 8. Slide that down just a little bit. There you go, how's that? That's better. Right, I'm sporting, well you can't see. I've got my jeans, I've got a black vest top on, and that's it at the moment. It's not a particularly nice day outside. I'll probably end up with either a leather or a denim jacket, I'm not sure yet. But it doesn't appear to be raining at the moment, so keep your fingers crossed. I might get a dry walk around Sudbury, and then off to the hairdressers after that. Move that a little bit more. How's that? That's better. Right, let's get this show underway. I'm going to do I've got a few cups in here first. I'll get those out of the way, then I'll do the cutlery. I haven't heard anything from my elder sister. I was going to send her a message to see if she's got her car, but I've heard nothing. I would have thought she'd have sent a picture of the car or just said I've got it, but she hasn't said anything. So I'm just assuming she's got it. I haven't been told any different anyway, so fingers crossed she's got her another car. I haven't seen anything of my younger sister, but my younger sister's quite busy at the moment. She had a holiday with her husband in Turkey, and then she's going to go and see her eldest son who lives in Canada, Tom, and he's just had another child. So yes, so she's itching to go and see her grandchild. Another boy. So yay! Yeah, I think she's got a few more on her side than I have on mine. Oh dear. Right, the boys are in the front room. They know there's no food to be had, so they're nowhere near me now. Snoop's under the duvet. I sat on the duvet, had my toast, or sat on the sofa with the duvet over my legs. Snoop jumped up on top of it, and when I just got up, I peeled the duvet back so I could get out, and Snoop jumped into my hot spot, so I put the duvet over the top of him, and he just snored. He loves it, just big sighs and snores. He loves being wrapped up, and it was lovely and warm, so I didn't really want to get up. If I'd stayed there much longer, I'd have slid down. You know what it's like when you start sliding down and shut your eyes and you're gone. I could have so easily done that. Not that I'm tired, but it's just a lazy thing, I think, because I know I can. And so, anyway, so Snoop's in the front, Sooty's in there as well, but Sooty's laying on the floor because he gets too hot. I might see if I can't get the boys washed this week and give them another shower. Because I've got Donna and Karen coming down the following week, not this coming week, but the following week. So, and I've got 2.5 days to look forward to there, so that'd be lovely. I'm hoping that I might be back in Bury by that time, but I'll just have to go with the flow and see where they send me. I don't think Cambridge knows anything about my holiday situations, so if they do keep me over there, I'm going to have to let them know what my holiday bookings are. But I'm presuming I'm going to be back at Bury, hopefully, fairly quick. Lovely. Right. What else can I tell you? I'd like, if it is a rotten weekend, I'd like to go through some of my dresses in my wardrobe, the ones that I've had for a long time that I could get into pre breast augmentation, and just make sure they still fit, because they've been sat in there and I've done a trial fit of certain ones which I've sorted out, but the dresses in my wardrobe in the main bedroom at the front, that's my old wardrobe. That's one that's full of all my summer dresses, and I haven't tried those on since last year. And last year I didn't have my breast forms. I did have breast forms. Now I've got breasts, so they might not fit because a lot of the other dresses I've bought I've had to move on to a charity shop, and so I might have to move a few more on yet. I hope not, because I've got some lovely dresses, but we'll wait and see. I have bought something else off Vinted. It hasn't arrived yet. I haven't heard that it's been posted yet, and that's just a pair of Skechers, some shoes. I've always wanted a pair of Skechers, and these ones came up. I have been looking for a little while at the Skechers. Like, I love the look of them, and I know they're very comfortable. I have tried some on, and I know what size I need to order, and I have found some. They came up, I think they'd only just gone on when I spotted them, and so I ordered them straight away. They haven't arrived yet, and I don't think I'll go on this morning and see whether they've actually been dispatched, but I don't think they've even been dispatched yet. I think they've got to be dispatched before the 10th, otherwise I end up getting the refund, but I want the shoes. I don't want the refund, I want the shoes. Right, so that's that. If I do, I've got a chopping board to do. If I do that next, and then I can do my plates against that. This is the washing from yesterday. That's my breakfast and dinner things. I'll have my chicken and chips on. I did have a spare bit of chicken last night. I had chicken and chips, and I ordered a small chips and chicken, and I got two legs or drumsticks. And I ate one, and by the time I finished that, I thought, I can't eat the other one. It was too filling. I was thinking about maybe keeping it and having it with some cold slaw and some salad, but then I thought, no, I'm going to give it to my boys, so my boys can have chicken today. So I let it cool down, I put it in a Tupperware container, I'll pop that in the fridge, and then I'm going to do that for my boys this evening, so I'm going to spoil my boys rotten. Right, I'll do my... I've got one more cup. I'll do this cup to get this out of the way, and then I'll do the plates. Oh, this is lovely, guys. Now, I always say at the evening time when I do this washing up, I find it really, really relaxing. I don't know why, I just find this really relaxing. And right, now I'll do my plates. I'll pop them all in so they can soak. Oh, lovely. That was something that happened the other day at Tesco's. When I went shopping at Tesco's in Sudbury, there was a gentleman and a lady. Did they have a child with them? I think they might have had a young child with them as well. And they went through the tills, or they went to the self-service till, and they bought their items, whatever they were. I didn't really pay much attention. They were on the till beside mine. And when they went to walk out of the self-service part, they set the alarm off. So the assistant there, who sort of sorts the tills out for you when they go wrong, she said, oh, you've got something that's setting the alarm off. Can I have a look to see what it is? She said, maybe we haven't taken the tag off something. So they showed what they'd got. She went through everything, and she sort of gave them a clear thumbs up, that's okay, you can carry on. And by the time they'd done all that, gone through what they'd got, I'd finished, I'd paid, and I was following them out. So I followed them all the way to the main entrance, and as they went through the main entrance, they set the alarm off again. And the security guard chased them out the door. I thought, oh dear. Now, what I tend to do when I go to the self-service tills is I always print a receipt. I don't need the receipt, I'm sure I don't need it, but I always print it because of that, because I don't want to be stopped by the security and him do a spot check and say, can I see your receipt? Because you don't need a receipt, I don't think. So I tend to hit the yes, I need a receipt. And I haven't been stopped yet. The people in front of me the other day who set the alarm off, they did have a receipt because they got out and they were showing the lady and she was going through everything they'd got. So I don't know what set it off. So they got chased out the door by the security guard. But talking about that, my mum and dad got stopped at Tesco's as well. Now, my mum is a very slow walker. My mum and dad do a weekly shop at Tesco's on Tuesday. That's their shopping day. And they always go early Tuesday. Now, my dad and my mum do the shopping, and my dad will carry the shopping back to the car. My mum will, in her own speed, which isn't particularly fast. She's got one of those walkers, you know, the walkers with the little handlebars where you can push them along. She's got one of those, so she follows my dad. My dad goes with the shopping. Anyway, this particular day, they did their shopping. My mum was following my dad. My dad pushed on and went back out to the car to load the car up. And my mum was following out the door, and she got stopped by the security guard. And the security guard said to her, she must have had some shopping on her. I think she must have had some shopping on her trolley, because the security guard said, "Can I see your receipt, please?" And she went, "Ah." She said, "I haven't got the receipt." She said, "My husband's got them." She said, "He's just gone out the door ahead of me." So I think she got just waved through, because I think he saw that she was an elderly lady who was struggling a little bit, and he let her go. But I thought, oh no, my mum's got pulled. Oh dear. Happens to us all. I haven't been stopped at a shop yet. I've never been stopped at a shop for setting the alarm off. I have set it off before, and I've actually stopped when it's gone off and thinking, well, is that me or is that somebody else? And looked around, and nobody paid us a bit of notice to me, so I just carried on, and I never got chased down. But I have set the alarms off before, and I don't know what sets it off. I think sometimes when you scan things, I think it must kind of clear, because some of them got those little circuit boards on, but like some of the meats you buy have got like a circuit board, and I think maybe it was something like that. When you scan them, I thought they cancelled them somehow. I don't know, but anyway, I have set the alarms off, but I've never actually been pulled up for it. But that's why I tend to get a receipt. Whenever I go shopping, I always try and get a receipt. Not that I need the receipt, but it's a case of if there is security there, they pull you to one side, at least you can fight your case. I suppose they can check what you've paid, I suppose, because mine always comes up on my phone. I pay using my phone, so it will say how much I've just paid Tesco's. I suppose that's how it works. I don't know, but yeah, but I haven't been stopped yet. Peter just phoned me. I can see there was a message popped up on my screen. That's why I slowed up a bit. I was trying to read the message. Now, when Peter leaves me a voice message, he'll phone me, and if I don't pick up, it then goes to a voice message. Now, Peter, because his speech is quite hard to understand, it's a bit like a young child. You know when you've got a young child who's talking to you in gobbledygook? That's what Peter's like, because he has trouble forming his words. I can understand it because I've known Peter for such a long time. Just like a mum understands her children when they're babbling away, she can understand them. Well, I can understand Peter, but the phone can't, and it gives me some weird messages. Really strange. But I will phone him back. I did speak to Peter yesterday, and I said to him I'll be seeing him on Sunday. I won't see him the next Sunday, because this time next week, guys, I won't be here. I'm going away on a special weekend. It's a secret getaway, and I don't know anything about it. It's a surprise. I know I'm going on Friday evening, so I won't be doing a Friday evening shop next week. As soon as I get home, it's a case of packing the car up and going on a secret weekend. Could be good. And I think I'm going to have a look at long range weather forecast for next weekend, but I was looking at it earlier in the week for next week, and it said it was going to be sunny during the week, but my phone didn't show up to the weekend. It only showed up to Thursday or Friday. It didn't show the weekend, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good weekend, but I don't know where I'm going. So you guys will find out about the same time that I do, because I will video it, guys. It is a dog friendly one. Obviously it's dog friendly. I wouldn't go anywhere that isn't dog friendly. Not without my boys. My boys go everywhere. Right. My babies. I have got some packages I'm waiting for. I think they're going to come next week. I might get something today, but it'd be nice if I do. But I am expecting some packages next week, and I'll show you what they are when they turn up. But I haven't had anything yet. I've ordered some more bits for my little chimney as well, because there's a particular job I want to do on my chimney, which I'll do on the weekend. It'll be about half a day, about 3-4 hours to do. And it's something that I noticed when I did the MOT on it back in January. that I've got a little bit of play in one of the, what they call a kingpin. It's something on the front of the car, and you can shim them out. So I shimmed it out, put it through the MOT, that was fine. But I checked it again the other day, and then I've got some play come back in it, and I know what it is. They've got like a tapered bearing in the in the front hubs. They're like a ball joint. It's like a swivel. It's called a kingpin, and it runs on tapered bearings. The tapered bearings, the base bearing, the bottom bearing, always gets wet and goes rusty. And once it goes rusty, the case hardening goes, and the rollers just fall to bits. Well, that's what's happening. It's wearing. I know what's happening. I've done them before. I haven't done one side on my chimney already. Did the other side maybe a couple of years ago. Similar thing, but this time it's the other side I'm going to have to do. So, and you can guarantee once I've done that side, next year I'll probably be looking at doing the other side again. It's just it's a wear and tear component that you just have to keep on top of. You can't grease these. You pack them with grease when you put them together. In some ways it would be nice if there was a grease nipple on them and you could pump the joint full of pump the bearing full of grease, but you can't. You have to pack it all. Pack the hub with grease, pack the bearing with grease, and put it all together, and you shim it up, and that's it. It's a done deal. It's like a sealed job. But the problem is when you get a little bit of wear like that, there's not a lot you can do. You can shim it, which I did, takes the play out, which it did, but now it's gone past that and I need to replace the bearings. So I've got the bearings, they're coming, I've ordered them. Should be here, I think it said Monday, but I won't be able to do it until a weekend anyway. And it definitely won't be next weekend, guys, because I'll be going away. But I will have to do it. So that's another job. And I like to do them in the summer, when it's nice and warm, not in the winter when it's cold and blowing a gale. So this will be an ideal time to do it when I do get them. So that's something I can look forward to doing. Right, there you go. That's it. That's all my washing done. Right, I'm going to refill my kettle now. I'm trying to balance my cup. That's it, that can drain now. I'm going to refill the kettle, boil the kettle up, then I'm going to go have my shave, do my makeup. By the time I've done all that, guys, it's going to be 9 o'clock and time to go to Sudbury. So if I can jump in my car and drive down there. The boys I'm not going to walk until a little bit later, possibly in the afternoon. I'm going to see what this rain does, whether it comes or goes, what it does. So watch this space. It might be a good day. It looks brighter now than it did this morning when I got up, that's for sure. Right. Now there is something else I want to put in the sink, but I just want to soak it. So I'm not going to wash it yet. I'll wash that later. I'll just run the water, so I've got some hot water. Right, that's done. Done. This is my slow cook from the other day. I filled up with boiling water and washing up liquid and let it soak. Now I'm going to put some more hot water in there, more washing up liquid, and then I shall clean this later on. There it comes, coming through hot. One, two, whoop. And then I'm going to fill my kettle up. You there. I'll let it just overflow. Lovely. Right, that's soaking. Let me just put the lid in there as well. Lovely. Right. What the size guys, and we are beautiful. Right, we are done. Excellent. Let me fill the kettle up. kettle's on. I put my earrings back in today. I did have some studs in. I've taken the studs out now. I've put some earrings in for the weekend. I'll probably have to take them out when I go and see Megan when she does my hair. There we go. Right, so I'm sporting a vest top. It's just a black vest top, guys, and a pair of jeans. I'm going to probably put a leather jacket on after this, or a denim jacket when I go to Sudbury and do my shopping. So that's all I'm planning to do today. Right. Right, so I think I'll stop the recording now. I'll pop this one on for you guys, and once the kettle's boiled, I'm going upstairs to have my shave. So I'm going to speak to you guys later. Bye.